Gets around, leave the country, come back and hit the town. I'm in Miami, New York, and ATL, Houston and LA, ask Dave Chappelle. By my rich, he got it from me and made $50 million. I'm proud of you, D. But I'm crazy, you don't wanna be like me. I come from East Oakland where the youngsters get hypey. Blow it. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. Too short. Up all night, baby. Album number 16. Y'all can't do that.
It's just a public service announcement, sponsored by Just Blaze and the good folks at Rockefeller Records.
Fellow Americans, it is with the utmost pride and sincerity that I present this recording as a living testament and recollection of history in the making during our generation.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Ho, H to the O-V. I used to... I guess even back then you can call me CEO of the ROC. Ho, fresh out the frying pan into the fire. I be the music biz #1 supplier. Fly it in a piece of paper bearing my name. Got the hottest chick in the game wearing my chain. That's right, Ho. Not DOC, but similar to them letters. No one could do it better. I check cheddar like a food inspector. My homie Strick told me, dude, finish your breakfast. So that's what I'ma do, take you back to the dude with the Lexus. Fast forward the jewels and the necklace. Let me tell you dudes what I do to protect this. That you actors like movie directors. This ain't a movie, dog.
Now, before I finish, let me just say, I did not come here to show out, did not come here to impress you, because to tell you the truth, when I leave here, I'm gone, and I don't care what you think about me, but just remember, when it hits the fan, brother, whether it's next year, 10 years, 20 years from now, you'll never be able to say that these brothers lied to you, Jack.
Thing ain't lie, I done came through the block and everything that's fly. I'm like Che Guevara with bling on, I'm complex. I never claim to have wings on. Get my by any means on. Whenever there's a drought, get your umbrellas out because that's when I brainstorm. You can blame Sean, but I ain't invent the game. I just trying to get some change. And I do it twice, ain't no sense in me lying as if I am a different man. And I could blame my environment, but ain't no reason why I be buying expensive change. Hope you don't think God, the only within the game, if you do.
Good evening and welcome. Glad to have you along for this Tuesday edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports. And a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months for Desmond Bane.
And he's been trending downward in terms of his average points per game, and a number of reasons can lead to this. But he needs to figure out how to get back on track.
All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Brandon Miller is out there with Derrick Rose. Then it's Smith. Then there's Ivica Zubac. And it's Johnson in at the 4. And for the Timberwolves, Nikola Jokic is out there with Al Horford. Then it's Desmond Bane. Then it's Cason Wallace. And it's Barnes in at the small forward position. This is opening night for... Both of these squads. What are these games like to play in, Richard?
It's so much fun. You put in so much work in the offseason to improve, to get better, and now it's your opportunity to show it.
Now here's Miller. Pass to Smith. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And there's the length of Smith at work. Playing big on the interior.
And here's Jokic. Here's Bane. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Nice way to start the game. That's where you'd like to get your shots from.
Richard, it's just a few years into Desmond Bane's career, but he's historically good shooting threes.
I mean, BA, he is over 40% for his career. In the top 25 all-time of three-point percentage, and that is on a major volume.
Jokic, and it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Bane against Rose.
Oh,
yes! What a finish with a reverse dunk.
Oh, boy, what control and poise from Rose. Taking the hit like a champ and just powering right through it.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. Now Wallace. Pass to Bane. Jokic with a screen on Miller. Bane, the pass to Jokic. And down it goes. 2 points.
And Jokic has a number of moves to choose from, especially deep inside.
Miller left side. Rose outside. Smith with a screen on Bane. Here's Rose. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. From going to the finals in 2021 to missing the playoffs last season, Grant, things have not gone according to plan for the Suns.
Well, you know, BA, they followed that trip to the finals with a 64-win season. But then they went all in on the big three of Booker, Durant, and Beal. And that just didn't yield the results they hoped for.
And here are the Suns now, following the three-pointer by Minnesota.
And how great are they playing? 4 for 4 shooting to start this one.
Barnes passes to Horford. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call. And a quick check now on the teams that led the league from the charity stripe a year ago. The Suns, second.
It's one thing to be aggressive getting to the line. And last year, they made good on the opportunities when they presented themselves.
Zubac with a screen on Bane. And he's going for the oop here. Wallace outside. Back to Jokic. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Out to a hot start. 4 makes and 5 shots to begin this ball game.
Pass to Miller. To the inside. Here's Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
And look at Smith making the heads-up play. Rolling into open position right on cue.
Bane surveying the D. Jokic passes to Barnes. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Barnes has got 6 points. Oh, man, this has been an absolute battle in the first half.
Each team trying to establish itself. The lead just keeps going back and forth.
Phoenix shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
Second team foul. 2 shots. Zubac.
First one falls for him. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Reed's checked in. Good on both. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Barnes in the post. Johnson on him. Count it. Good. Give him 8.
And Barnes doesn't back down from anyone, embracing the contact on the way up.
Rose against Bane. Pass to Smith. On target from range.
Wow. On fire. They haven't missed a shot so far.
Johnson against Barnes. He takes it in. Drops in the layup for 2.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Rose outside. Smith left side. Pass to Zubac. Rose against Bane. And Rose, the bucket on the assist by Zubac.
He's just got it on automatic right now, shooting 100%, and that'll keep your confidence high.
Outside Bane, shoots over Zubats. Bane, no good.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
And it's slammed in by Zubats.
Yeah, so good to see Smith passing the ball like this, wanting to improve as a distributor in the NBA.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And so it's Bane who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They trail by 3. Barnes feeling it out a bit. Just 5 on the clock. For 3. Rebounded by Johnson. Phoenix leading by 3. Pass to Rose. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Kuzma comes in for Barnes, and Anthony subbed in for Bane. Phoenix also changing it up. Brook Lopez is checked in for Zubats, and it's Marshall in for Smith. Now here's Anthony. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
Well, I've also really loved watching them connect from the in-between area. I mean, they're finding ways to do damage consistently from there.
Now here's Marshall. Lopez, the screen on Kuzma. Here's Marshall. No good on the 3. Timberwolves trail by 4. Pass to Reed. Reed sets a screen to the middle. Deflects the pass. A slam dunk by Reed.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Now Miller. The 3 hits a 3-pointer. And the Suns lead by 5.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Wallace. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Nails it from beyond the arc.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain the triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Lopez. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Talk about strength and athletic ability. Lopez can maneuver against his opponents down low.
Kuzma, the pass to Wallace. Shot clock at 5. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Pass to Lopez. Miller outside. Lopez, the screen. And the Suns get another 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And here's Anthony. Out to Horford. Pass to Kuzma. Yes, great play by Horford to set him up.
The passion Kuzma plays with inside rubs off and makes his whole team better.
McConnell passes to Miller. Now McConnell. He's guarded by Anthony. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It goes on Cole Anthony. Phoenix shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That free throw misses. Fernando's checked in for the Timberwolves. Houston comes in for Wallace. And he sinks the second. Timberwolves trail by 4. Anthony, the pass to Houston. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Miller against Anthony. That one falls.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. On defense, Minnesota trailing by 2. He nails it, and we're tied. Anthony's got 6.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Pass to Marshall. Lopez, the screen. Marshall can't hit. Minnesota's gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Horford with a steal. To the paint. Here's Kuzma. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
I think Kuzma has underrated quickness. It's part of what helps him finish at the rim so well.
Now here's McConnell. Lopez, the screen on Anthony. Pass to Lopez. On the wing, Bay. Clock at 6. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix. Minnesota leading by 4. Here's Houston. From outside, off the mark.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Pass to McConnell. To the wing, right side. Lopez against Horford. Miller outside. Phoenix needs to get off a shot here. Bay, no good. The last few offensive possessions have been great for them.
Yeah, they really do have a nice thing going right now at both ends.
Love the dunk from Horford. He doesn't mess around when he gets inside.
Suns trail by 6. Pass to Lopez. 17 seconds left in the first quarter. Lopez, the screen. Miller, the pass to McConnell. Lets it go from deep. That shot, no good. And so it's Scotty Barnes making things happen for Minnesota. He put together 10 points in the quarter. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Minnesota?
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
Scotty Barnes is out there with Bruno Fernando. Then there's Nikola Jokic. Then it's Desmond Bane. And it's Houston in at the 2. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves.
And this is a vintage night from Derrick Rose. It's like we're back in 2011, his MVP season.
Pass to Jokic. Oh, he's a load inside. Jokic finishing strong.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
A skill Scotty Barnes definitely possesses is the ability to guard multiple positions, Graham.
Yeah, he has that blend of quickness and length to smother shooters. And he has the strength to deal with bigger guys, too.
Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. The 2K leaderboard highlighting last season's assist leaders. Nikola Jokic is second.
Not a lot of guys had better vision on the floor than him. He was able to see passing lanes and ready shooters no one else could.
Wallace, he's checked in for Fernando. Suns trail by 8. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, Scotty Barnes letting everyone know. He said, I'm a great defender. I feel like it doesn't really get talked about enough. I guard whoever, 1 through 5. That's what I pride myself on and what I'm ready to do every time I step on the floor. Guys, back to you.
A tone setter at that end. Thanks much for the report, Allie. Here's Jokic. That shot is off. Great D that time from Zubac. Outside Johnson. Puts it up from 17. And Rose, the bucket on the assist by Johnson. Rose has got 4 points in the quarter.
This is the range Rose is comfortable from. A point guard who likes firing more from 15 feet than 25.
Pass to Jokic. Minnesota again missing. Suns trail by 3. Right side Johnson. It's stolen by Barnes. Fast break Minnesota. Here's Wallace. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Never one to hold the ball. If Bane's shot isn't there, he just moves it.
Pass to Zubac. Down low. Here's Smith. It's rebounded by Minnesota. It's tipped. Inside. Zubac with the steal. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Here's Wallace. It's not going to go for him. And so it's Rose who brings up the ball for the Phoenix Suns. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Pass to Zubac. Out to Rose. Puts up a 3. Oh, he can't miss. 8 for 8 after that shot.
And at the arc, Rose definitely picks his battles. But when he sees his chance, he knocks it down.
Outside Bane. Wide open. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 4 rebounds in the game. Jokic against Rose. And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, some explosive stuff from Rose right at the rim, showing these young boys how ferocious he can still be.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Checked in for the Timberwolves. And Minnesota with possession here. Up top, Bane, guarded by Rose. Bane, no good. Here's Phoenix. They're on a 12-4 run. Smith, great positioning on the putback. And the Suns lead by 2.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Outside Reed. The 3. Rose grabs the board.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Wow, Johnson using a great move on the bounce.
Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. It's good. Jokic has got 6 points in the quarter. And in recent years, we've seen the value of 3-and-D wings skyrocket, Richard.
And that trend came right about the end of my career. So I never got to cash in on one of those big 3-and-Ds. But I did win a championship playing that role. So, you know, there's that.
Wow. Smith going for a slam. He wants everyone to know that he's arrived.
Fires the 3. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Outside Johnson. Pass to McConnell. To the inside. Smith. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell. McConnell's got 4 assists now tonight. Timberwolves trail by 6. Wallace with it. He has 7. Got it. Makes him 4 for 6 from the floor.
Showing off the dribble moves. Able to create for himself. I love it.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
You could really see his squad was losing steam. Smart timeout to give him a breather.
Minnesota with some changes. Kuzma comes in for Barnes, and Cole Anthony subbed in for Desmond Bane. And the Suns will go for a different look here. Brook Lopez is checked in for Zubats. Bay comes in for Johnson. Marshall, he's checked in for Smith. And Miller subbed in for McConnell. Rose can't connect. And so it's Kuzma who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Pass to Anthony. Shoots over Miller. Anthony misses. The Suns lead by 4. Miller outside. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. Here's Lopez. Jokic grabs the board.
The defense really made this an uphill battle, and he just couldn't get there.
Kuzma for 3. Doesn't go for him. Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Pass to Rose. Back to Marshall. Oh, trying his luck from deep. The shot is good, and the assist by Rose. Rose has got his 4th assist in this one. Timberwolves trail by 7. Anthony feeling it out a bit. Here's Jokic. Physical play by Joker to get the bucket.
Helps his team in so many ways. Jokic is more than just a leader.
From deep, Rose. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Minnesota has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Anthony, the pass to Wallace. Now here's Jokic. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot 1 more at the line. And you think about Jokic's point center game. He's a pioneer, Grant, a one-of-a-kind.
Oh, one-of-a-kind indeed. And historically, very few centers have led their team in assists, and none with the regularity of Jokic. So he's an outlier, but is he a trendsetter? Only time will tell.
Pass to Fernando. Wallace outside. And here's Jokic. Rejected by Lopez.
Just an effective shot blocker. Lopez using all of that 7 feet, and he does a great job of picking his spots.
There's the foul. It's on Cason Wallace. That's his first foul, and the Timberwolves making a change here. Warford's checked in. Here's Marshall. No good on the quick 3. Timberwolves trail by 5. Kuzma outside. Horford can't hit. Phoenix has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Pass to Miller. Here's Lopez. Watched by Wallace. Outside for Bay. 6 on the shot clock. And the 3-pointer goes. Bay's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Houston, he's checked in for Wallace. And here we now get a look back on the best shot blockers in the NBA last season. Third is Brook Lopez.
It's obvious that he completely dedicated himself to protecting the rim, doing everything he could to get his hands on as many shots as possible.
And he converts the layup. Kuzma's got 6.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
Here's Bay. Lopez, the screen on Horford. Bay from long range. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Fernando's got 4 rebounds in the game. Anthony, the pass to Kuzma, using his post moves to get the 2 points. And now it's just a 4-point Suns lead.
And when defenders are lurking, that bounce pass can be the only way to get it through.
Here's Rose. And he banks in the layup. Rose has got 13 points now in the quarter.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Kuzma drives in. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lopez. .127 left to play in the first half. Here's Kuzma. Fernando, the pass to Kuzma. And they recover it. Lets a floater go.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Can't bury it. His 5th miss in 9 tries. Rose against Horford. Rose with the bucket. Rose has got 27 points. And so Anthony will bring it up for the T-Wolves. 8-point game. Kuzma outside. Pass to Fernando. Shot clock at 6. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. These are his first free throws of the game. He misses the free throw.
2 shots.
So he comes up empty at the line. Phoenix leading by 8. Marshall left side. Rose outside. Pass to Lopez. Horford with a steal. Steps back. Out to Anthony. Minnesota again missing. Rose up top. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Phoenix Suns. Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
It was the Thunder with the win against the Spurs in San Antonio.
Lots of amazing plays in that one. We'll be seeing them over and over.
And turning our attention to the first half, a positive start for the Suns.
Tick-tock, tick.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Boy, you look at Derrick Rose. What a contribution.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Kicking off the second half, here's Jordan Knox 5. We've got Smith. Derrick Rose is out there with Miller. Then it's Jalen Johnson. And it's Zubats in at the 5, roaming the paint. And it's Jokic missing. Phoenix leading by 8. Smith passes to Miller. Over Horford. Miller can't get it to go. And here's Minnesota now. Horford, a screen on Johnson. Here's Barnes, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to be on Jabari Smith.
I like watching Barnes challenge defenses like this, earning these calls in the process.
Both free throws good from Barnes.
Yeah, this guy is so key for this team. Barnes with so many valuable minutes night in and night out.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Phoenix shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. The first free throw is good. And so Rose knocks them both down.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Outside Bain. Back to Barnes. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. There's the block. On the attack, Rose. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
I mean, how many times have you seen that? Derrick Rose driving, scoring, exerting his will on the game.
Here's Jokic. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Ivica Zubac. He's 0 for 1 at the line, missing on his first trip. And Jokic drops them both.
Yeah, initially underestimated, Jokic has grown into a truly exceptional talent. We talk about modern bigs, but he's probably more like the big man of the future.
Rose finds Miller. They get the rebound. Smith with a screen on Bain. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
The three from Bain. That's in. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Barnes has got 3 assists tonight.
Just another day in the office for Mr. Bain.
Miller outside. Pass to Johnson. Zubac, screen. Johnson passes to Zubac. And stolen by Jokic. Shot is up. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. And now just a 5-point Suns lead.
And this is what makes Jokic an MVP caliber talent. His ability to dominate the defense.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. He's checked in for the Suns. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Pass to Smith. Lets the three fly. Rebound Minnesota. On the wing, Bain. Cornered by Miller. Outside Barnes. Outside Bain. Five on the clock. Here's Jokic. Oh, Jokic powers it in.
Down in the paint, Jokic knows how to take charge, getting past the D and to a look.
Miller outside. Pass to Zubac. McConnell from outside. Drains the triple. And the Suns lead by 6.
When he has enough space, he's more than comfortable letting it fly from outside.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Naz Reid's checked in for the Timberwolves. And it's time to give you a look at the top three-point shooting teams from a year ago. In third, Phoenix. The fourth spot held by Minnesota.
A stat every team wants to excel in: three-point shooting. Both of these teams were fantastic from deep last season.
Wallace with it, guarded by Smith. Pass to Reid. Here's the three. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Now McConnell. Now Miller. He has 6. Down low. Here's Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
I like that play. You get something for Smith going toward the cup.
Well, Grant, a wrist injury hampered Brandon Miller in year 2. Good to have him back in action.
Yeah, the number 2 pick in 2023. I mean, the future is still bright for Miller. And he'll have every opportunity to fulfill his immense potential. That three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Miller outside. Back to McConnell. The 3 is up. Smith no good. Timberwolves trail by 5. To the middle. Releases. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Barnes has got 14 points.
And this is how you finish inside. Barnes, I mean, he doesn't fear anyone close to the rim.
Bain against McConnell. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's on Desmond Bain. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
Another thing they're doing well tonight is shooting from long distance. All game long, they've been finding openings at the perimeter.
And so McConnell nails them both.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
Barnes passes to Reed. Back to Barnes. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Pass to Reed. Buries it down low. Reed's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Improving that vision since he came into the league. Bain with the nice dish there.
McConnell finds Miller. Back to McConnell. Smith right side. Oh, and Reed with a block. It's Barnes on the wing. 14 points for him. Outside Bain. They set the screen. Shoots over Zubac. Bain, no good. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. They've led by as much as 10. Bain against McConnell. Johnson a screen on Bain. To the paint. Oh, deflected. Horford with a steal. He goes up. And the finish on the break with the slam.
Just too much speed on the break. Bain getting way out front for the finish.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Part of the 2007 draft, Al Horford continues to be such a valuable player, Richard.
One of the oldest guys in the league. Horford gives you shooting and passing in that front court. Off the floor, he's probably even more valuable as a mentor.
And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Fernando's checked in for Horford. Kuzma comes in for Scotty Barnes. Houston, he's checked in for Wallace. And Cole Anthony subbed in for Bain. Phoenix also changing it up. Brook Lopez is checked in for Zubac. Bay comes in for Johnson. And it's Marshall in for Smith. Clock at 4. Lopez finds Miller from outside the arc. Rebounded by Kuzma. Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Anthony right side for the lead. Here's Reed. It counts! And the foul! That's on Brook Lopez.
And after getting smoked earlier in this game, they battled back to take the lead.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Minnesota.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Now here's Kuzma. Give him 8 points now. To the inside. Here's Fernando. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That was good. And the Timberwolves lead by 4. The Suns shooting the rock at 58%. And here's McConnell. He has 6. Pass to Lopez. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Anthony, the pass to Kuzma. This one for 3. And that basket makes him 5 for 10. Steady production so far.
And when it comes to the 3, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
Miller outside. Marshall outside. Pass to McConnell. There's the screen by Marshall. Inside. It's stolen by Kuzma. Anthony with it. He's picked up by Miller. Kuzma, the open look. And Minnesota again with a bucket.
Love the energy here in the third. Trying to take control now of this contest.
Yes, this is a pivotal moment in this game. Those extra possessions right now, they just mean a little bit more.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, technology is key for NBA growth. Commissioner Silver said we can now see where we lose viewers, for example, stoppages for replays. One way around that is creating technology that can instantaneously make objective calls like out of bounds, and in doing so, create a better pace to the game. Back to you, BA.
All right, Allie, thanks for the report.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
Anthony against McConnell. Here's Miller, and he hits it from 9 feet. Miller's got 8.
Yeah, I like whenever Miller uses his size to his advantage, especially down near the rim.
Kuzma outside. Pass to Reed. Anthony outside. 6 to shoot. From behind the arc. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Lopez has got his 6th rebound on the night. Bay finds McConnell. Now Lopez. Here's Miller. Reed with the rebound.
More than a few bad breaks for him this quarter. He's struggling, and the team is following suit on the scoreboard.
Pass to Fernando. Reed, good. Reed's got 7 points for the quarter.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Here's McConnell. He's got 6. Now Lopez. 55 seconds left in the third. Kuzma outside. Pass to Fernando. 5 to shoot. 3-pointer, Anthony. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
McConnell outside. Rebound, Minnesota. Reed's got 6 rebounds in the game. Now here's Kuzma. Driving in, and it's Kuzma finishing it off.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. The T-Wolves on top. They lead by 13. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works, or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Al Horford out there with Nikola Jokic. Then it's Cason Wallace. Then there's Barnes. And it's Bane in at the point guard. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Now here's Rose. And the layup is good. Rose has got 33 points.
Smart play from Rose, getting up close to the basket for a high percentage look.
Pass to Jokic. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Barnes has got assist number 5 here tonight.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Now here's Rose. No good with the triple. Barnes against Zubac. Barnes passes to Horford. The 3 from Bain. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Marshall outside. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. Rose against Bain. Oh, a two-handed power slam.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. How about that elevated look on the AT&T Connected Cam? The Timberwolves lead by 13. Outside Bain. Horford for 3. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got his 4th rebound in this one. Rose outside. Smith outside. Good. And he's hit 8 of 14 now. A solid offensive performance.
Well, that's a nice move and a great sign for Smith as he continues to develop his handles.
Here's Bain. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Smith's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Johnson. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits. And that's now 7 points now in the game for Jalen Johnson. Barnes passes to Jokic. And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th now. Second chance shot. Jokic for the rebound and the putback.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. I mean, offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
And you can see them just deflate after giving up that score. And they know that they can't dig themselves out of this hole if they're allowing second chance points.
Stolen by Bain. Here they come with numbers in transition. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
And this is why Barnes was the number 4 overall pick in the 2021 draft. His ceiling is high.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
For his sake, I hope they can come back. You hate to see the performance he's having be wasted in a loss.
One shot. Derrick Rose.
And that one falls for Rose.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Bain, the pass to Jokic. Back to Bain. Goes up on the baseline. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Jokic has got 4 assists in the game.
Whatever adjustments were made in half, boy, they are working. He's looking like a different player since the break.
An excellent finisher who loves to bring the intensity. Rose will challenge anybody at the rim.
2 shots. Derrick Rose.
That free throw, no good.
You know, it's great to see Rose out there. After all those injuries, Derrick still has a passion for the game.
He hits the second from the line. Here's Barnes. Outside Bain. Back to Barnes. Horford outside. Pass to Jokic. And he gets the bucket. Jokic has got 14 points now in the second half.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
Now here's Horford. Outside Bain. 20 feet out. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got his 6th rebound on the night. Out left to the wing. Down low. Stolen by Jokic. Outside Barnes. Pass to Bain. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. In terms of two-way guards, Grant, Desmond Bain is as good as any. What do you see in his game?
Well, just look at him, B.A. Bain is so strong. That really helps him there on the defensive end. And offensively, a lights-out three-point shooter.
The free throw drops for Bain.
At the offensive end, Bain has put in the work, and he is a true force.
Phoenix making a switch here. Miller's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time. Well, some lament the death of the mid-range jumper in today's game. Grant, you got any fixes?
Well, some have suggested cutting out the corner threes. If the three-point line was only like above the break, teams would probably need to rely more on that mid-range. And they're just one foul now away from the penalty.
Miller outside. Elbow shot. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. The Timberwolves lead by 13. Jokic passes to Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Oh, a nice slam by the swingman Barnes. His athleticism is his greatest strength.
Outside Johnson. Misses the 3. For Minnesota, they've gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in this 4th quarter. Barnes, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Barnes has got 6 in the quarter.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Back to Rose. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Rose has got 43 points.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
Oh, what a play! It's snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Smith finds Rose. There's the double team with Horford. Johnson gets rebounded by Minnesota. Horford's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Bain. And here's Horford. From deep, Jokic. Miller pulls it in. Miller's got 4 rebounds now. To the middle. Horford with a steal. Now here's Wallace, covered by Smith. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Suns trail by 15. Pass to Rose. Back to Smith. It's stolen by Barnes. Good work there as it goes. Barnes has got 12 points in just the second half.
Yeah, kept his feet moving and found a window. Barnes doesn't need much room to operate.
Step back shot. Jokic grabs the board. And it's Jokic with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. A 17-point lead, their biggest. Wallace, the pass to Barnes. Outside Bain. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Pass to Jokic. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Barnes has got 6 assists now in the game. To the paint. Tipped and stolen by Jokic. Barnes passes to Bain. Up and over Smith. Another one falls for Minnesota.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assist.
Pass to Rose. Inside. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And that was a dunk contest material kind of jam. Johnson just letting it all hang out.
Outside Barnes. Great D that time from Zubats. Suns trail by 19. Horford with a steal. It's Jokic, high post. On the wing, Bane. Pass to Wallace. Back to Bane. Just 5 to shoot. That's good. That's now his 7th made field goal in 15 tries.
Nice work by Bane, capitalizing on that opening down low.
And the timeout called here by Jordan Ott. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Now let's take a second to present our player of the game, Nikola Jokic.
This has been one of the most dominant performances I've ever seen. What's incredible is he has no off switch, just a tremendous motor, and he's making an impact on every single possession. And look at him. You think it's just another game. He is totally in control of his emotions.
Hey, these fans love him so much, and when he gets it going, they respond. The crowd's energy fueled his performance. Johnson with a bucket.
Heads up play by Smith, giving it away instead of forcing something.
And there's 1:38 left in the final quarter. Barnes passes to Jokic. And, of course, you won a ring with the Cavs in 2016, Richard. Talk about the challenge of winning a title.
In a lot of ways, it just comes down to will and grit. The playoffs are an extra 2 months of intense basketball. The team that wins it all normally has the most health and motivation.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Fernando's checked in for Horford. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Barnes. Houston, he's checked in for Wallace. And Anthony subbed in for Desmond Bane. And the Suns will go for a different look here. Brook Lopez is checked in for Zubats. Bay comes in for Johnson. McConnell, he's checked in for Miller. And it's Marshall in for Rose. Suns trail by 21.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Timberwolves.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And so with this win, they'll end this season series dead even at 2 wins apiece.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Nikola Jokic.
He didn't miss out on much of the action tonight. He was magnetized to the ball and did everything he could to contribute for his team on both ends of the floor.
And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
There's 42 seconds left in the fourth. McConnell from outside. Rebounded by Kuzma.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Reed, a screen on Lopez. Kuzma for three. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Up top, Smith. Smith with a screen on Anthony. Pass to Lopez. Bay outside. Lopez, the screen. It's stolen by Kuzma. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
All right, thank you, Nicola. This team showed up tonight defensively. What can you say about the effort on that end of the floor?
I mean, it's a whole collectively, it's not just four guys, the 5 guys on the floor. So it's a coach, it's a bench, it's a fan. So thank you guys. Thank you a lot.
Thanks to all. Thanks to you, Nicola. Back to you guys.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Nikola Jokic.
Girl, you lookin' sweet tonight. You find it every day, girl. Wish that I could love you right in a special way, girl. You light my fire. So lucky now to have you all along, girl. I really love the way you love, girl. Forever I'll be yours, baby. You blow my mind, baby. I'm so alive, baby. You blow my mind. My mind, baby, baby, light my fire. I feel alive, baby. You blow my mind. I'm satisfied. reps in the gym, the sweat ran off my skin. They thought I ran out of breath, but I was just catching my wind. That only happens to them. I gotta capture my win. I practice 31 days a month and I practice again. Was born equipped with sportsmanship, so I just laugh and I grin. Victory is my objective, I don't have to pretend. Spread my wings like an eagle and let them flap in the wind. No guts, no glory, no pain, no gain. These are actions of men. My teammate is a warrior, got my back to the end. My offense is God sent. You gon' have to defend. My crossover is vicious. I got more swagger than him. Hit the bottom of the net or the back of the rim. Your style is a flavor foul. Your score, I'ma take it down. All of your trash talking was pointless. Say it now. You slacking in goaltending. My actions are bone chilling. Got the home court advantage. I'm back on the road winning. Road winning.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know where I come from.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know where I come from.
I gotta hold a city down. Anyhow, they gon' have to really bow. Totally dominate the game in front of any crowd. I keep it 100 while you only keep it 50 thou. I could conquer any style. Victory is in me now. My time is now. Who said it was later? It comes natural. I got a competitive nature. Look at them guys when I'm coming. They be hot and I'm hunting. Luckily they been ducking me. You see lots of them running. Challenges I embarrass them. They a dime in a dozen. Full of fire just like a dragon straight out of the dungeon. I'm just rising above it. You just lied to the public. I serve a purpose. You nervous with butterflies in your stomach. Don't try to intimidate me. You couldn't scare me with lip. I'm spontaneous, smart, dangerous, fancy and quick. My trainer told me to work. He ain't prepared me to quit. I'm the only captain who's sailing this championship.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know where I come from.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know where I come from.
and going through warm-ups, trying to get welcome. The 2K Sports Tuesday night presentation of NBA basketball. In this game, we'll see the Denver Nuggets against the Boston Celtics. With Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce on the sidelines. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Jalen Brunson out there with Paul George. Then it's Thompson. Then there's Holland. And it's Capella in at the center. Booker outside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Thompson.
Yeah, Devin Booker shiftiness gets himself into the paint, so aggressive, and it pays off.
Looking around the NBA, Devin Booker, GA, is as good as any two-guard out there.
Obviously, we know how Devin scores it, but what I love, he also can run your offense, and he gives good effort defensively.
Free throw good, Booker. And Doris a measured pace for the Celtics. No rush, don't turn it over, and then they get what they want.
Well, this is Joe Mazzulla's philosophy in a nutshell. Quality offense begins with taking care of the basketball first. He believes in the math, meaning he believes if you can get a good look at three, you take it.
Both free throws good from Booker. And we saw last season the Nuggets, GA, in the final week of the regular season, making a coaching change and a shift in their front office.
A pretty rare situation. Seems like there'd been a power struggle, and rather than choosing sides, the decision was to just make a fresh start.
Last game for the Celtics, it was a loss to the Philadelphia 76ers. Pass to Kamare. Back to Booker. There's the triple. And Boston with the rebound. Last game against the Nuggets, they lost in the Mile High City.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Well, frankly, they should be shocked. I mean, that kind of effort simply won't cut it in today's NBA. Let's see if they take any lessons from it.
So it's Denver now, after the basket by Boston. Clock at 6. Shoots from the right block. Here's Whiteside. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
The 7-footer, Whiteside, using that size and snatching up the offensive board and finding his own opportunity.
Here's Capella. Oh, and the jam by Capella.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. Now here's Booker. Outside, Dort. A 3-ball. Pass to Whiteside. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Booker in the post. Defended by George.
So often the outcome of a game is dictated in the first quarter of a game. This is a tough start.
Here's Holland. Lets the 3 fly. Booker pulls it in. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Capella against Whiteside. No one covering. Booker's got 5 now.
Now Devin Booker ready on the opportunity to take any 3 he gets. That is pretty.
Pass to Holland. Back to Brunson. From past the arc. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Boy, not a bad beginning. 3 for 4 from the floor. Pretty good start.
Here's Whiteside. And he jams it right over Clint Capella. Wow.
Ouch. That is what he does, guys. Just destroys the iron.
He's going to always put a little more bounce into his step. Now, here is George. Last time out, he had 13 points. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound. Denver in the lead. Booker, right side. Oh, Whiteside in position. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And he's just always an easy target on the alley-oop. With Whiteside's size and wingspan, it's just a matter of putting the ball up there where only he can go get it.
Now here's Brunson. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Brunson's got his second bucket. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, I spoke with the head coach for the Nuggets. Well, right away, Coach shared his thoughts on Jalen Brunson. He said, quote, he's going to get hot. That's just a fact. But the moment that happens, we hope to trap him, double him, and throw water on that fire. There you have it. Sounds like Coach is hoping for the best, but preparing for the worst when it comes to Brunson. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Now here's Brunson. Devin Booker missing his last shot.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Whiteside, a screen on Thompson. Here's Booker, pass to Whiteside, and Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor, has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
Now Brunson. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Outside, Dort. Booker finds Whiteside. Booker outside. Back to Kamara. Right wing from outside the arc. The rebound by Paul George.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
O'Neal with the steal. Outside, Dort. O'Neal outside. Pass to Whiteside. Over George. Can they get it? And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Whiteside's got 8 points.
Boy, this guy making the most of his chances here. Really giving his team a lift.
Outside, George. Back to Brunson from 13. His second miss, now 2 of 4 on the game. Booker outside. And the layup's good off the glass. He's got 7. So here we go. It's game 1 of the regular season for both teams, and Doris, each one wants to start their year on the right foot.
Yeah, both of these teams have been waiting all summer for this game. Tip off to a new season. I can't wait, Kevin.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Both teams will make substitutions. Let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard to find out who are the best shooters from behind the arc last season. Second is Zach LaVine.
The bucket must have looked 3 feet wide to him last year. I mean, very deserving in terms of that spot among the league leaders from 3.
Here's Hukporti. Sexton for 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
This is a shot Colin Sexton has worked so hard to improve on. Can he be consistent from three-point range?
And they come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Listen, we know this guy has got a solid offensive arsenal. You've got to stay on point defensively.
Bean passes to Stewart. Now here's LaVine. Driving in. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Nuggets lead by 3.
Not just a jump shooter. LaVine is very capable on the interior.
Pass to Fears. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
The Celtics shooting their first free throw tonight.
And as a team, excellent a season ago. About 80% when they got to the line.
And that one misses. So Greg, talking about Jeremiah Fears for a second here. Both he and his brother, Jeremy Jr., play college basketball at the same time during the 24-25 season.
Clearly, this sport runs in their family. Jeremiah's fearlessness and competitive spirit have made him an enticing prospect, and I'm sure he'd attest he owes that, at least partially, to Jeremy.
The Nuggets leading. Out to the right wing. There's a screen by Kamara. Here's Shepard, and it's good from the elbow.
One thing Shepard brings is efficiency. As a jump shooter, pretty rare for someone his age.
Pass to Hukporti, and here's Sexton. Reese pulls it in.
That's a breakdown defensively right there, folks. He just could not make them pay.
Here's Shepard. The Nuggets moving the ball around. There's a screen by Kamara. Inside. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Sexton. Pass to Sharp. Here's Hukporti. Shot clock at 6. Sexton for 3. Shepard with the ball. Hands it from downtown. And now an 8-point Nugget lead.
Lethal from deep. Shepard will hurt you from there.
Now Fears. Outside, Sexton. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Reese the pass to Shepard. Now LaVine. The 3. The rebound by Sharp.
He might be forcing things a little bit right now. Credit the defense for how they're playing him.
Outside, Sexton. Pass to Fears. Just 5 to shoot. The Celtics need to get a shot off. And here's the break. 1:12 left to play here in the first. Back to Kamara. Here's Reese. Stewart a screen. LaVine for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. LaVine's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Sharp sets the pick for Sexton. Levine against Sexton. He gets that one. And the Nuggets lead by 13.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Pass to Sharp. We've got 33 seconds left here in the first quarter. Sharp sets the pick for Sexton. Walter. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Here's Kamare. Shot clock at 5. Levine, that's good.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Nuggets lead by 16. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Nuggets.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
On the floor for Boston, George is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Howland. Then it's Thompson. And it's Accordi in at the 5 spot.
Listen, that's a quality mid-range shot. He just couldn't capitalize.
Thompson, great positioning on the putback.
Timing and athleticism. That's how Thompson won himself the second opportunity.
Here's Shepard. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And pushing it up, here's Denver. Here's Dort. That's in, coming off the assist from O'Neal. And the Nuggets lead by 16.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Yeah, you see Paul George stays strong and committed with the basketball, totally focused on finishing.
Levine, good. Levine's got 10 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Here's Brunson. Oh, Brunson wheeling his way in there.
This is what makes Jalen Brunson special. You've got to knock down contested shots. Mr. Brunson up to the task.
Outside, Dort. Levine, a screen on George. Lets it go from deep. Dort misses. Celtics trail by 14. And George kicks to Thompson. That shot missing. O'Neal with the defensive effort. Nuggets have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That's foul number 2 for him.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. a look for Denver. Hassan Whiteside comes in for Zach LaVine, and it's Devin Booker in for Shepard. Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Celtics. Booker looking around. Back to O'Neal. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound. Outside. Dort. No good on the three. Celtics trail by 14. To the inside. Here's Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
He's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Booker the pass to Carlson. Three-pointer. Count that one for Dort. Dort's got 5 points so far.
Well, you give this guy a half-decent look from distance, and he's going to make you pay.
Capella with a screen on Dort. Brunson outside. Denver grabs the miss. O'Neal passes to Booker. Whiteside, a screen on George. Booker in the post. Working on George. Shot's good by Booker.
Well, that's what you call a tough two, because if you're in the lane at deep book size, you never know what can happen.
Capella with a screen on George. Here's Brunson. Here's Capella. Rebound by the Nuggets. Whiteside's got 8 rebounds in this game. Dort with the ball. George picks him up. Back to Booker. Pass to Whiteside. Score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Doesn't get much easier than that. That is nice work.
Can they get it? That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. George has got his second basket. Booker outside. Stolen by George. Brunson outside. Back to George. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. 7 points in the game.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Celtics trying to keep that laser focus. Coach Joe Mazzulla said, quote, "The closer you are to winning, the easier it is to become distracted by things that you can't control, things that don't matter. Mindset, discipline, and mental toughness are what separate you." Guys, back to you.
Staying dialed in. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. When you think about clutch players, Greg, you think scoring. But is that accurate? Or can clutch be in any facet of the game?
It's in all phases. And you think of guys who always seem to come up with that crucial rebound or that big-time stop. Being clutch comes down to will as much as skill.
And he knocks down the first one for the Nuggets. Reese is checked in. And it's Tamani Kamara in for Royce O'Neal. So Boston going with almost an entire new group. Sharp's checked in for Clint Capella. Walter comes in for Holland. Colin Sexton, he's checked in for Amen Thompson. And Fears is subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Good on both. Zadoris, when it comes to punishing flopping, the acronym is STEM. And you can walk us through this. STEM.
That's right, Kevin. Secondary, theatrical, embellished movements. Players are always going to embellish contact because they want to make sure the official sees it. What the league doesn't want are the flailing pirouettes, the exaggeration or feigning of contact. Those actions will be penalized. 2 trays now in the second quarter after he hit one in the first.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. checked in for Denver. Let's take a moment to look at the 2K leaderboard and see last year's high-scoring teams. The Nuggets third.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. You could see their confidence grow as the year went on, and the points really started to pile up.
Here's Walter. Still yet to score. Fires the three. Booker pulls it in. And so Booker will bring it up for Denver. Pass to Reese. Outside, Dort. 6 to shoot. Now, here's Stewart. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. And a miss there on the triple.
Boy, they've done a good job overcoming his offensive struggles. He's got to be very thankful for his teammates.
There's the pick. George against Booker. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Are you kidding me? Just look at what Paul George is doing to the defense over and over. My goodness.
And here's Booker from the arc. Celtics trail by 17. Here's Fears. And slam dunk by Fears.
Some power coming from the PG.
That's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Pass to Fears. And here's George. Now Fears. It's deflected, and they get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And the Nuggets with some changes. Beans checked in for George. And Shepard subbed in for Devin Booker. The Nuggets leading by 15. Shepard, the pass to Levine. Stewart up top. Back to Levine. Stewart with the screen on Sharp. Shot clock at 3. Here's Levine. And another miss by Denver. Celtics trail by 15. Here's George. It's stolen by Shepard. Levine passes to Shepard. Now Stewart. The 17-footer. And it's Shepard missing. Boston's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Pass to Sexton. Outside, George. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I think the experience Paul George possesses is so valuable to his team. This guy is such a seasoned vet.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And I like what he did at the line a season ago. How about 81%?
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Boston making a switch here. Accordy's checked in. No good on the free throw.
Well, you have to respect the career of Paul George. He has faced at one point a career-ending injury. He keeps battling to get back on the floor through constant injury.
Good on the second free throw. Shepard with the ball. He has 7. Pass to Stewart. To stop the drought, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
All right, a chance to look at numbers for Sexton. He had a strong showing last season. He averaged 18 points a game, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. And it's always nice to be able to bring a shooter like him off the bench.
Well, hard to win if you can't get points productivity, and that's what makes this guy valuable to that second unit.
That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Outside, George. At 40, shot's good.
The defense has zero clue on how to guard Paul George. A screen and roll genius. Fantastic at knowing when to pass.
Stewart with the screen on Sexton. Here's Shepard. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Shepard's got 5 points in the quarter.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And George kicks to Sexton. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Pass to Stewart. Now Shepard. Offline with his 3.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
The 3 from George. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
You can see there's complete trust in Paul George in pick and rolls. Fantastic at taking advantage of the defense and the separation they give him.
And he gets the bucket. And that's 12 points for Zach LaVine.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Reese the pass to Shepard. Outside, Levine. Misses the jumper. And we've reached halftime in this one. Nuggets ahead, up by 15. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
Taking a look here at Denver, you can think you know your team, but you have no idea until the real game begins.
You don't have to be a finished product right now, right out the gate. Just set the table early and build from there.
And turning back to our first half, things going well, extremely well for the Nuggets.
I think their bench was the biggest difference. These guys came aggressive on the offensive end, not afraid to put the stamp on this game.
Yeah, some confident personalities up and down that roster. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Paul George in this game, guys. He's been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
O'Neal is out there with Whiteside. Then there's Devin Booker. Then it's Lou George. And it's Kamare in at the small forward position. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Outside, O'Neal. Pass to Whiteside. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
6 on the shot clock. Thompson from long range. No, it doesn't go. His 4th miss in 8 attempts. Pass to Kamare. Back to Booker. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Now, George. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Here's O'Neal. That shot, no good. Excellent D there from George. Celtics trail by 14. And the dunk by Capella.
And this is the chemistry Capella has with his guys. Exceptional at feeling when to go for alley-oop.
Outside, George. Pass to O'Neal. Booker against Thompson. And Booker kicks to O'Neal. No good on the triple. The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Now, here's George. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. O'Neal high post. It's up against Thompson. Pass to Whiteside. Shoots over Capella. Whiteside, good. Whiteside's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's an easy. We call those bunnies. That's what they need.
Brunson scanning the floor. Here's Thompson. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
Boy, as strong as he's been, they're going to need him to continue shouldering the load to try to break through.
Screen by O'Neal. Here's Kamare. Brunson covering. Pass to Booker. Fires away from outside. And Boston with the rebound. Down low. Thompson passes to Brunson.
Now, this is what Brunson does so well, right? He keeps defenders off balance and draws that contact.
The Celtics have shot 1 of 3 from the line tonight, missing 2 earlier on.
2 shots.
One falls for Brunson.
Boy, the maturation of Brunson is really special. This guy, phenomenal as scorer and facilitator.
Denver making a switch here. Carlson's checked in. And both free throws good for Brunson.
Well, this guy's so crafty. Once he catches the defender a little bit out of position, it's a very good bet he's going to get some free throws.
George kicks to Whiteside. Booker outside. No good from outside. And so George will bring it up for Boston. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. To the middle. And the dunk by Capella.
And how about his athleticism? For a big man, Capella is able to make plays above the rim.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Devin Booker grew up in Grand Rapids, Michigan, but around age 15, he moved to Moss Point, Mississippi to live and train with his father. Booker said, quote, I understood the goal and I just embraced the culture and the inner city. They took me in. It was really important time, and it was good for me. Back to you guys.
Thanks a lot, Allie.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
The Nuggets leading by 7. Booker outside. Rebound, Boston. George has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. George double teamed. And it's Thompson that time on the assist by George. Now just a 5-point Denver lead. Denver's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Right side inside. Capella covering. Right side, good.
Listen, this guy's a barometer for this team's success offensively. They go as he goes.
Here's Capella, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. They get Hassan Whiteside.
Great initiative from Capella there, seeing an opportunity to score and getting the D to act.
And he can't get the first one.
And the defense Capella provides is huge. I mean, a legitimate shot blocking threat who also rebounds the ball at an efficient rate.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Levine's checked in for Whiteside. And Shepard subbed in for Booker. And a change for the Celtics. Aaron Sharp, he's checked in for Holland. And the second free throw, good. The Nuggets leading by 6. O'Neal a screen on George. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Wow, Dort showing off that incredible strength as he takes it right to the rack for a slam.
Doris, in any discussion about Lou Dort, the first topic has got to be his defense.
Kevin, I'm going to be honest. I don't think we talk about him consistently enough as a player who should and could win Defensive Player of the Year. If you are a perimeter shooter or a perimeter scorer, the last guy you want looking opposite you is Lou Dort.
Stewart's checked in for Royce O'Neal. And a change for the Celtics. Sexton's checked in. And the 3-ball is good.
And all of a sudden, that 3 puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
Yeah, and if he can stay hot from out there, his 3-point shot could be the tool they use to win this game.
Shot's good by Carlson.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Celtics trail by 7. Outside, Sexton. There's a good screen. Outside, George. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Outside, Levine. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Levine's got 15 points.
Feet planted, angle set. All Levine needed was the basketball.
Brunson kicks to Thompson. And here's George for 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Pass to Levine. Over Sexton. Levine can't hit. Celtics trail by 7. Thompson finds Brunson. And it's good off the back rim and in. Brunson's got 4 points this quarter.
What a confident stroke from Jalen Brunson. This guy doesn't have to dominate with the ball in his hands.
Here's Dort. And the layup is good.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for Boston. Pass to George. A 3-pointer off the mark. Denver leading by 7. Nifty move. Again, the Nuggets score.
Obviously, Dort wants to be a dependable option offensively, and he's put in the work to make that happen.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Denver making a switch here. Reeves is checked in. And then for Boston, Accordy's checked in. And it's Walter in for Amen Thompson. Pass to Walter. Nice ball movement by Boston. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Outside, Dort plays it up and banks it in. Dort's got 13.
I'll tell you, tough first half, puts it in the rear view. The shooting percentage starting to reflect that.
And here's George. And he has 28 points for the game. And it's off from three-point range. Shepard, the pass to Levine. Pass to Shepard. Now, here's Stewart. Defended by Sexton. Outside, Levine. Connects from three-point range. Levine's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Nuggets. Here's George. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
3 points.
George has got 31.
That last three must have bothered George a little bit. He goes to the arc with a purpose and fires off his answer.
Shepard, that's good.
Slow rotation there defensively, and he gets a wide open look from mid-range.
And I'll tell you, you look up at the scoreboard, that's correct. They have a big lead for a reason.
Shot is good, and the Nugget lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Paul George.
A dominant quarter, but he needs some help.
1:39 left in the third. Stewart, a screen for Levine. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Pass to Fear. From outside, off the mark. Denver leading by 8. Dort with the ball. George picks him up. Here's Shepard. Outside, Dort, 5 to shoot. Stewart misses. The Celtics shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Pass to Fear. And here's George. That three off the mark. Clock management. This is where they can get a 2 for 1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Got that one up quick. 15 points for Reed Shepard.
The shooting ability is incredible. Shepard's got a shot from all over the floor.
Now, here's George. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You see, Paul George just understands how to use his length and his size. He is such a tough cover close to the basket.
First one falls for him. Whiteside's checked in for the Nuggets. Toumani Camara comes in for Dort. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Boston. Holland comes in for Walter. And George drops them both.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Now here's Levine. 18 points for him. Puts up a three. No good on that one. And so it's Denver in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And we'll be back with you shortly. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And so Levine will bring it up now for the Nuggets. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. On the floor for Boston. Thompson is out there with Holland. Then it's Clint Capella. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Fears in its shooting guard. Camara off target from three-point range.
I'll tell you, this is not a game he'll want to individually remember, but they are positioned to close this thing out.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Back to Booker. Pass to Whiteside. Levine inside the three-point line. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Holland. From deep, Brunson. That shot is off. Now Camara. Booker outside. And that's a foul. Called on Ron Holland. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And the Nuggets making a change here. Carlson's checked in.
Number 3.
Now Levine. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Celtics trail by 7. Fires for 3. Holland no good. Here's Camara. Booker outside. And stolen by Thompson. Goes up. And Thompson throws it down.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
And we've got a timeout from David Adelman. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what the Nuggets coach was going over with his team. He encouraged them to keep on the pressure, saying, you guys are forcing a lot of turnovers, and it's because you're communicating and working together as a unit. Keep it up. Defense is clearly a priority.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Levine finds Kamara. Booker outside. The Nuggets with another miss.
Still looking for his first triple of the half. He had 3 at the break.
O'Neal with the steal. Here's Kamara. And it's good off the glass. And the Nuggets lead by 7. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Denver.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Yeah, you have to make greater effort than that defensively. You know what he can do from range.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Levine for 3. It's rebounded by Amen Thompson. Thompson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Right in the heart of the defense. Brunson.
Boy, Jalen Brunson just reads what the defense concedes, and on that one, it's a drive.
Back to Booker. Launches it. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Booker's got 20.
Knocks that one down. 4 triples for the night. 3 in the first half.
Fears with it. Pass to Holland. Clock at 6. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Yeah, if you're playing that power forward position, you overcome a lack of size with great hops.
And here is O'Neal. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Booker's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Pass to Fears. Brunson sends a screen for Fears. Shot is good, and the Nugget lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from Brunson. Denver's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the 4th and been successful 3 times. Now here's Booker, guarded closer. 5 on the clock. Pass to Carlson. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Nuggets lead by 12.
Terrific move. He sees the opening and doesn't hesitate.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for Boston. To the paint. And the dunk by Capella.
Boy, the vision of Jalen Brunson is something to behold. This guy, an elite passer.
The Nuggets leading by 10. And here's Booker. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
How about the concentration? He gets hit but stays with the play and gets the finish.
Stewart checked in for the Nuggets. Dort comes in for Levine. Boston also with the sub. George is checked in.
At the line for your Nuggets, Devin Booker, shooting 1.
Free throw good, Booker.
Boy, as fantastic as Devin Booker's offensive arsenal is, to me, the best part, his competitive edge and toughness, it sets him apart nightly.
The 3 from George. Dort grabs the miss.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Pass to Booker. Oh, he's right in the heart of that defense. Booker.
We've come to expect this from Devin Booker. This guy is a relentless force on the offensive end.
Dort against Brunson. Outside for George. Shoots over Kamara. George, no good. The Nuggets leading by 15. Pass to Booker. Now Kamara. Outside, Dort. Now Stewart. Rebound, Boston. George has got 8 rebounds in this game. Brunson outside. Looking for Stewart. He gets it there. O'Neal outside. And Booker kicks to Dort. In the corner, Kamara with it. Back to Dort. Pass to O'Neal. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Booker outside. There's 3-pointers off the mark.
I mean, apparently he still has the green light to shoot threes, but he is in an absolute funk right now.
Brunson the pass to Capella. Now George. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Whiteside's checked in for Isaiah Stewart. The Nuggets leading by 15. Booker outside. Pass to O'Neal. It's Dort on the wing. Off target from outside.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
Thompson dishes to Capella. Shoots over O'Neal. Boston, no good that time either. Up top, Dort, defended by George. Knocks it loose. Booker with no one around. Good on the triple. Booker's got 13 points in the second half.
This guy has been in attack mode.
Right side, George. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. And O'Neal with the basket on the assist by Dort. O'Neal's got 5 points in the quarter. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. And now it's time for our presentation of the player of the game, Hassan Whiteside.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
He's played up to his full potential tonight, and he's been playing to the crowd, too. He loves being the star attraction, even if it doesn't happen on a regular basis. And the Celtics with possession here. Outside, George. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Booker against Brunson. And Booker kicks to O'Neal. Out left to the wing. Kamara finds Dort. Offensive rebound. Back to Kamara. Pass to Dort. Shot clock at 6. Capella against Whiteside. Top of the key jumper, no good. Celtics trail by 20. Holland the pass to Thompson. And as we've seen, Greg, navigating this age of social media can be difficult for an NBA player.
Yeah, a momentary indiscretion can get broadcast to the whole world. So there's a need for caution that's probably higher than in decades past.
Booker outside. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Booker's got 15 points in just the second half. Thompson outside. Back to Brunson for three. Knocks down the three.
Listen, this guy's doing his part. It's what we know he's about, but they have got to get some productivity from some other guys on this roster.
Denver calls timeout. They're up by 17. A whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics.
Substitution on the floor.
Levine outside. Outside Booker. 1:21 left to play in the final quarter. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Booker's got 32 points.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Denver.
Fewer miscues made the difference.
Yeah, I mean, a great all-around effort. Not only did they minimize their turnovers, but kept the pressure up on D, forcing the other team to commit turnovers.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they've really had a dominant run of games against this opponent this year. They played them 3 times and won every one.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Devin Booker.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
That one misses for Booker.
Booker, not the guy you want to foul, gentlemen. This guy is one of the best from the stripe there is in the game.
Pass to Walter. Kept alive by Boston. Tries yet again. Rebound collected by Levine. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. No good from Booker. Now, here's Sexton. And so it's Denver taking care of business in this game. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in tonight. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Hassan Whiteside.